Bracken gang. What are we going to talk about today? Women and why they deserve less. I found a Twitter page. This one page in particular really kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It's called Bro Cooked. Epic wins, savage trolls, and bros cooking it. Celebrating men's victories and legendary moments. Join the squad. A nice little picture of Donald Trump hitting a SpongeBob victory screech.
Victory screech!
But today we're going to be going through this page and we're going to be seeing if bro cooked or not.
Excuse me.
What do you want? I got a husband, so what do you want?
Okay. You also have a flat tire.
Oh, can you
No, call your husband.
This is what we'd call fabricated. There's telltale signs of how one of these videos is completely fabricated and fake if you're a complete stupid fucking jackass, nincompoop, Nimrod, knuckle dragging pussy bitch and can't see. There's always going to be a girl with a really big ass or nice cleavage out or just really overall attractive. And just conveniently, you're just going to walk up to a girl like perfect like POV, camera, chest angle. And the girl's always going to be a cunt. And there's always going to be some misfortune that befalls her conveniently, which thus vindicates the man trying to be a polite gentleman. And then she's going to see the error of her ways immediately from instant karmatic justice and then try to ask for help, which then the man's like, no, this is what you get, bitch. So I'm going to have to put bro did not cook on that one.
Where you from?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm Shelly. I'm 39, but I don't look your I would say I don't look your typical 39, so I'm proud of that.
Shelly.
Yeah.
You look 39. It's okay
Shut
though.
up.
She's a little ahead of the curve, not by much, but like I guess that is decent looking for 39, pushing 40. She definitely has the voice of a 39-year-old, that's for sure. You can tell by like the leathered skin from being out in the sun too long and the raspy voice of someone who smokes a carton of menthols every week. Bro cooked. Bro kind of cooked.
Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
She set herself up for that one. I'm gonna come out and say it. I don't like fat bitches.
You need to leave!
I don't like fat bitches that have the facade of confidence of a skinnier, attractive woman, or demands the attraction of a skinnier, more attractive woman. You know, there's... Fellas, you already know what I'm talking about, you know. The fridge guards the snacks. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. And I'm not judging all my chubby chasers out there. I know there's some dudes that love fat girls, and all I gotta say is I hope you enjoy hell, you fucking gluttonous piece of shit, and I hope you burn in a methane pool of fire.
Stifler asked everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10. You can't pick 7. Starting with you, go ahead.
I would give myself a realistic 6.5. Okay.
Oh, wait, I wasn't muted? I'm sorry.
Well, at least he apologized. I'm gonna say bro didn't cook because he didn't mean to cook. Unless he was being sarcastic and maybe he did want her to hear the laugh. I would say, like, she's a good 5 on the dot, maybe a 4.5. Because there's a such thing as, like, attractive fat girls. You know, like a fat girl with a very pretty face. Adele, during her heyday. I would have did it.
I ain't even gonna lie. You look like you can pick me up. I've been staring at you. You look real strong. I ain't that strong.
Just another cook. What do the kids call it? Like clip farming or whatever the fuck, where you put yourself in an intentionally compromised situation when you know cameras are on you just for content purposes. I think some of those fat girls during like the balloon popping thingies, like the producer's like, all right, go in there and say this. And they kind of just set them up because they're as dumb as they are big and heavy and sweaty and stinky and pudgy and hefty. But I'm not going to lie. Fat girls really do just be setting themselves the fuck up every time. Fat women really just be like, yeah, my doctor says I'm healthy. Bitch, who are you seeing? Dr. Pepper? Annoying girl quickly got humbled. Emoji.
You know what? Your mouth kind of reminds me of like a person from Whoville. Because you like lip is not there.
The classic black person insult right there. That's a good one. Just like the go-to black person insult is like, one, we can't season our food. Like white people, we don't season our food and stuff. Which I'm from the South, and it's like, and I'm like right next to Louisiana, and they have like hot sauce called like urethra nuker and shit. Like you'll put like a hot sauce on your shrimp po' boy called like uranium diarrhea river, asshole annihilator applesauce. You know, it's so. I mean, and the second insult being that like white people don't have like lips and stuff. We don't have asses and lips, and we have small cocks and stuff like that. So I don't blame black people for going after these things. You got to get in where you fit in. You know, you got to attack where it's vulnerable. But let's see her get humbled.
Well, I can't help that. Body shaming's fine till it's all about the weight, right? Goodness, here come the comments.
I'm gonna get into the diss, but like I think what pisses me off most about like modern videos of like the funk Brazilian music.
Turn it off.
Bro didn't cook. He decided to go the victim route where like, alright, you know what? I'm gonna make you feel bad. Reverse curse technique, guilt trip. And I gotta say, I don't think it landed too much. What was even fucking funny? But it's kind of like a tough situation because she did a subtle jab and you can't come back with a full haymaker. You got to learn how to socially dance around things while also doing like a little playful jab back. So, you know, I would have said something like, yeah, well, you look like T Grizzly. No, that probably would have been racist. I feel like that would have been a racist one.
These niggas prayed on my booty walls. These niggas played with my big balls.
It's probably why it's best that I don't go on these interviews. Moving on. Bro cooked, crying laughing face emoji, skull and crossbones emoji. Let's see.
If God wanted you to do OnlyFans, then what would Satan want you to do?
To stop doing OnlyFans?
Yeah, why do you think he'd want you to stop?
Because I love making sexual content.
And so you think that God his preference would be that you continued to make sexual content on your OnlyFans?
Yes. He wants me to do it.
Do you have visions? Has God come to you in a dream and told you perhaps that OnlyFans
I talk to him and he
go?
tells me, yes, keep doing what you do.
So does God want you to stick a in your mouth? Is that what God wants you to do? When you talk to God, does he say, gobble up that? Is that what he says? Just was curious, does God want you to engage in gangbangs, has he told you? When you were dreaming, for instance, and you had a conversation with God, did he say, thou musteth goeth and get gangbangeth? Did that conversation happen?
Bro cooked, but like I'm not going to award a point. This man is in a bot lobby. That's why I don't respect this podcast as like a thought lobby, if you will. Obviously, God didn't tell her to suck cock, clearly. You know, maybe I'm just like a negative Nancy, and a party pooper, and a Debbie Downer, and a sensitive Sally, and a pouty pouch, and a crybaby Crawford. I just don't think it's like collapse on the ground, piss and shit my pant funny, you know? Is that like the British TikTok guy that like eats food in one fucking gulp? Big gulps. I like how they just sat him on the horror side. He wasn't considered man and alpha enough to be sat on the dude side. Like, oh, you're British and you have Timmy Turner teeth, dude. Sit over there with the whores. I really can't blame the whores for going on the podcast, though, because, I mean, it's like free publicity. And then, of course, everyone watches like, yeah, those stupid fucking bitches. Oh, yeah, they just got fucking served. All right, now let's go in that description real quick and see what their OnlyFans is. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wins. The dude gets to insult the whores and have a good superiority complex. The whores get free publicity, and some of them probably have humiliation fetishes from a lack of a father figure in their life. Everyone kind of wins, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe these podcasts aren't too bad. Moving on. Bro calmly destroyed her.
Honestly, you're so mature. It's actually embarrassing.
All right, cool. But
next.
Strong.
Anything else?
I know. Hey, come on, man. I'm the second choice like 3 times in it, so.
Guys, did you hear what he just said? What? He said, say that again. What did he say? Go on, what? Jess, what did he say? Go on, say it. Go on. Go on, say it.
I said you're the one that's been second choice like 3 times, innit? So.
She's first choice now, though, brother.
Yeah, she is.
Honestly, f you, Kieran, genuinely.
You wish.
Well, the thing is, it's tit for tat. People give it and people take it, so it is what it is. You give it, you got to be able to take it. Sometimes people say things that aren't very nice.
Babe, no, because I'm not being funny. She's crying. Ooh. Come on. Let's go inside. I'm not being funny. Are they actually joking?
Who watches this fucking garbage? I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened. One for the bros. Bro cooked. Bro, I guess bro fucking cooked. Calmly at that too. If I had to extrapolate what's going on here with the given context clues, was this has had to be some very shitty UK dating show or something. And I guess it didn't work out between Jezebel Jean and Kieran Cuntface. And she got picked second place 3 times in a row. And if any of you know, second place is first loser. And he made her aware of that. And you know women, they're very allergic to accountability, factual evidence, and truth. So I think she started having like an overwhelming allergic reaction to it and started busting out in hives and blisters and started crying and had to be escorted off the premises immediately. What really gets me about that video in particular is just like the dudes are like clearly trying to fuck and get in there, and like he's going for like the let me throw my fellow man under like the track strategy.
Come on, man.
She's first choice now, though, brother.
Like, yeah, but she's first now, bruv. She's first now, bruv. She's numero uno, bruv. At least our schools. Bro cooked that stupid fucking bitch. From the sounds of it though, I mean, she did start it. You know, you can't walk into an altercation with a glass cannon build, you know. So yeah, bro cooked. Bro cooked with sun, skull emoji. I remember the last time a couple bros cooked with the sun.
Dude, you fucking call Japanese people Japs? Say it to my face, fuckface.
I had to do it. I had to do it to him.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, what?
Do you have mirror in your house?
I don't have
Like, you have
maybe
like a
maybe you
mirror
can
where
you can
check
you
yourself.
can remove.
Why you saying?
Maybe you can remove
Because I
the
see-
television and hang
I
it
see-
so that I can see.
I see no reason why someone will dress like this. You know that your armpit is like mainland gutter. As black as they use water when they come up for Dumota, their gutter. Then you dress and wear armless with your what is it called? What is this thing called? Stretch mark. Look at the way the stretch mark is like thunder strike.
I can't understand the accent too much, but I am fluent in fat bitch slandering. And what he did was he went immediately for the weak point of any bigger girl is to point out the stretch marks. Every bigger girl has stretch marks, and you got to point it out. If they're going to start shit, you got to remind them. It's just like, look, you look like you got struck by lightning. So I'm going to have to give it to bro. Bro did cook. This edit though is awful. That's what I'm talking about. The Brazilian funk music is. I'm not saying funk weird. It's funk. Phonk. It's a brand of TikTok gay music. It's like douchebags who like shitty Nissan drift cars and going to the gym and posting gay Juice WRLD edits. It's funk music. They showed that one hostess's face like 4 times in a row. Like it's just like.
Hi, my name is Eminem. Your girl wanted Eminem, so I gave her an Eminem.
Oh my god!
Was it really necessary? Bro cooked her without oil or salt, spitting facts.
So you're telling me that a woman has to go work like a man every day, and a man goes work, and he's tired when he gets home. A woman's not tired.
Ugh. Women. Am I right? When's bro gonna fucking cook her?
She has to clean, cook, do the dishes, do the laundry. Are you kidding me?
Why don't you want to do that?
What are you talking about? Why don't I want to do it? You know how fucking tiring that is? Have you done that?
First of
Have you
all,
done that?
I do it every day.
First of all, yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument. It's a sign of low intelligence. You can lower your voice and speak to me. I'm sitting right here. I can hear you. Men have different responsibilities. So all this, oh, I cook and I clean and yeah, that's part of your function. But when your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire.
But
when
that's
your
what
car
I'm
need an
saying.
oil change, it's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be a wife, period.
Why the fuck are they showing Ghost from the Modern Warfare Call of Duty franchise?
Fuck. Tell Bryce that Separatist stick TWG.
I don't believe women should have rights. I genuinely believe that we should harvest their wounds and, like the hills have eyes, keep them in a basement or something and breed them to death and see how many kids you can have until they die of exhaustion. All right, that's just my function. That's just my opinion. You see how kind of absurd that is a little bit? I'm not going to say bro cooked. Bro made a good point. You know, yelling doesn't make you more intelligent. Maybe you should take a note, babe.
Here's another fucking lesson for you, fucking bitch. Here's another fuck.
I haven't seen the world in color in so many years. Everything has a grayish hue over it now. She cooked the entire feminist community. Crying laughing face emoji. Skull and crossbones emoji. We're getting a little friendly fire. Alright, let's see if... What's a female word for bro? Let's see if bitch cooked.
The one feminist in my comments, honey, I have a message for you. You're right. My life sucks. I am very unhappy every day going to Pilates. It's like a chore. Making meals for my husband every day. It's depressing. I actually think I've developed anxiety. Thanks to your comment, it all makes sense. I don't have to be a housewife. I can go back to the grind and working and waking up at 6 a.m. and clocking in. And then the traffic on the way back home, I was missing that.
I'm gonna fucking find you. I'm gonna fucking find... Who are you? You know there's other clips of other people laughing and having a good time, right? You know that, right? Ho. There we go. Did Ho cook? Well, I would say, yeah, kinda, yeah, Ho cooked. I don't know what the hell she was whipping up. It was like ketchup, like flour. There was like a chicken leg in there. I don't know if she was doing her job correctly. She was pretty hot, though, so she gets a pass. The hotter and more attractive you are, the more you get away with in life. But she has a point. Women, you know feminism was a ploy created by the CIA, right? To get your lazy, fat, postpartum depressive, baby-having asses out of the house to go make more money and stimulate the government to the point where men didn't have to work anymore so that we can be stay-at-home husbands and play Fortnite. The fact that the feminist movement hasn't really picked up on that yet is blowing my mind. That was the idea. But the thing was, the whole idea of it kind of like fell on its ass because it's like women took up all the gay, dumb office jobs where they just don't do anything and drink Starbucks and look at a computer screen. Because every time like a group of women try to do like an actually important job like construction companies and all this other shit, it just like falls on its face flat and it just people die and stuff.
Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire. Which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
No! I need help over here! Hold on!
It's not a good idea. So like women, please step it the fuck up. Bro cooked feminist.
Okay, babe, I just need my sunglasses.
No, what you need is a treadmill.
Excuse me? Don't fucking talk to me like that, my nigga. Are you good? I got people praying for me for real, so don't test that.
You need more of those.
You have no idea who Romeo is.
You ain't Juliet, my friend.
Yeah, the fuck I am. Don't talk to me like
You
that.
look like Julio.
Shout the season,
My
man.
dad's name is Julio. Don't fucking talk to me like that.
See, I called it.
Okay, what the fuck is wrong with you, my nigga? Like, I'm a professional organizer. I organize closets and offices for high-value Jewish people.
Huh? So a maid.
Excuse me? I ain't no fucking maid, my nigga.
That man was on his P's and Q's. Kind of looked like he had the sunken in jaw structure of like a zombie extra on The Walking Dead. Bro cooked. I mean, once again, it's on like the OnlyFans whore podcast, so I'm not gonna congratulate a fish for swimming. You know, this comes natural. Obviously, she was a heavy-set Latino woman. It was easy prey. It's easy to get them riled up. But goddamn, he was quick with it. You don't know Romeo. Yeah, you're no Juliet. Actually, you're a Julio. My dad's named Julio. Did you think that was gonna help? Did you think, like, actually, my dad's named Julio? He's like, hit that nail on the head. Like, I don't think this girl is an actual feminist. I think she's just some angry, big-titted torta they found off the street. And we're like, yeah, you want to be on a podcast? We'll give you like $50 and some shit and like a shout out. She was like, sure.
What's the difference between a baby and a feminist?
What?
At some point, a baby will grow up and stop crying.
Oh, brother, this bitch stinks!
I really don't think it's that funny. Maybe because like a woman saying it, I don't know. I'm gonna say hoe didn't cook. Hoe didn't cook. It was a very unimaginative joke. I think the female hive mind would refer to her as a pick-me. If you're unfamiliar what a pick-me is, it's basically like what whores have branded women female traitors. They claim that these pick-me's want to be chosen in favor by men's opinions and stuff, so they throw their fellow females and whores under the train tracks in order to get chosen and picked. I don't want to hear any comments like, oh, well, she could probably beat your ass. That's not true. I remember because I went and did like a free week trial of like a Brazilian jiu-jitsu class / kickboxing class, whatever, and the guy in charge was like, all right, y'all, if y'all want to spar with some of the black belts, y'all can go ahead. I feel like y'all can hold your own. And so, of course, I get pitted up against the one girl in the class, but she was a black belt, like a second or third degree black belt. So in my mind, I'm like, one, I can't lose to this burly softball built black belt bitch. Two, no holding back. All right, she knows what she's doing clearly. I'm not gonna say she was fat, but she was built like a brick shithouse. So, and I'll tell you right now, I beat the fuck out of that poor girl. It was terrible. I'm talking about I took that whore to Suplex City. It was so bad that every time I would slam her on her neck, I would be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Wasn't even close. It's a funny time. Moving on.
Do you think height matters in a guy?
Yeah.
It does matter?
Yeah.
Since men can't change that, we're going to judge you based on something you can change. So step on the scale.
I'm going to say bro didn't cook. Because it's like the street interview thing, the format is so corny and oversaturated and just overplayed. Like, fellas, we're just going to have to accept the truth here that taller dudes get more pussy. It just is what it is. You know, and you're not going to help your chances by just like, oh, well, you know, I may be short, but you're a fat fucking bitch. Step on the scale. Why are you walking away? Now, if she would have went up to you and started making fun of you for being short, then you could be like, listen here, you fat bitch. Listen here, big back. But it's like you approached her, and then you asked for her opinion, and then you were disappointed by said opinion. And then you were like, well, thank God I carry around my trusty scale. Step on that, Tubby. It didn't work out. So, no, brother did not cook. Dad Dipper comments, crying laughing face emoji, crying laughing face emoji, crying laughing face. And if you go to his profile, you see immediately it's just his banner is full of female ass, and then his pinned tweet is just a video of him riding in a car and then him with his bare cock out. So this is the type of people that followed his page. I just got absolutely jump scared by some BBC. Moving on.
So if you had 15 minutes with me, what would you do?
Are you a dude?
What makes you think that?
I don't know, just the vibe, hair, kind of looks like a wig. Nose ring compensating. Bulge. Okay.
I swear to God, if you play that clip, I swear to fucking God.
It's out the season, man.
I want to put a shovel into the folds of your mouth, right where your jaw and your ear connect. And I want to stomp on it. And then I want to take your severed skull to some little quaint village by the river and play soccer with the little third world kids with it until your brain's leaking from your fucking ears. I'm gonna say bro didn't cook, because this is once again one of those fake videos where it's an obviously like hot OnlyFans girl, and she's getting insulted and humiliated by said guy in random interview. And of course, then you're going to have a bunch of like fat, burly, husky, neckbeard, smegma riddled GameStop managers / Reddit moderators like, oh god, she got shows that fucking bitch. But no, but seriously though, anyone's got her at? It's kind of like roleplay humiliation pornography, if you will, where the woman plays the victim of ridicule. A lot of like insecure dudes like to see the clearly attractive woman be taken down a notch. Yeah, the bitch probably thought she was the shit. Trust me, she's an online prostitute. She knows her worth. There's a reason she's doing these types of videos. There's a reason that video even got uploaded, you dumb ass. Finally, we're going to finish off the Bro Cooked page because this is the final post for now. The law of attraction. Your mind is a magnet. If you think of blessings, you attract blessings. And if you think of problems, you attract problems. Always cultivate good thoughts and remain positive. Thank you, Bro Cooked. My final thoughts on all of this. It's okay to insult women. Just do it more creatively. And it's okay for women to insult men as long as they be funny about it. But like 90% of the time, they're just not funny. But can we just stop exacerbating the gender war? The gender war on both sides is just so goddamn aggravating. And it's like, I think legally we should execute both sides. I'm getting off track. Just be funny. Just be witty. And that's all. Just be funny with it. Fuck. Stop using that dumbass clip.